Good evening, gents. It's 1 Foot Drive. We're back the week after the Masters. We have got, the RBC we're going to touch on. We have got picks and the finale of the first race to the Masters or race to Augusta. We are going to go over player pretender this week. And then we're going to finish it up with a little bit of, our normal potpourri, maybe talk a little Buffalo Sabres. Tony, how you doing, buddy?
I'm very well. I am very well.
I bet you are. Bet you are.
Had a great weekend.
Yeah.
My question is, how's Mike doing?
Nice.
Is he here?
Yeah. Mike? There.
Oh! Let's go.
Winning doesn't get old, bitches. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm out of here. How do I get out of here? How do I leave? Unbelievable.
This is amazing. Wow.
A big thanks to my boy Pipes for the help with the intro. But damn, boys, winning doesn't get old. Last place. I'm out of it.
Well done, Michael. Well done.
Pulled from the depths.
Cigar. I've never been so happy finishing second in my life ever. This is great. Fantastic.
Tell us about your emotions going through Sunday afternoon, Mike.
Oh, well, I'm keeping track. Every bet, every chance, just another one down, and I'm running out of time. And boy, what was it? Hatton and what was the winning thing? Hatton and not Aberg. Xander, that's right. Xander, my boy, pulled it out. So that was, I love it.
I can tell you right now, I knew exactly what was going on, but you want to know what really ticked me off, Mike? Is how Tong Lee and Shane Lowry just decided to just shoot a million.
Yeah,
I needed them to just shoot even par. Both of them just shoot even par, and Xander finishes 11th. Like,
yeah, he backed into that top 10, didn't he?
Well done.
Very backdoor.
Thanks, gents. Well, that was a good Masters. What do we think of it, guys? We got Rory on the back-to-back. He was the, on our 91-1, he was one of the two guys left. The only kink in his armor was the back-to-back stat, and he proved that wrong. So, that was pretty sweet. What do we think, gents?
Go ahead.
Some people were saying that after the first day, they may have set it up for him to win. I heard some folks saying that Mr. Fred Ridley was very apt to hand over the green jacket, which he gets to do for a back-to-back winner. So I was very disappointed with the potential that we had after Thursday, that it turned into what it was. It was an all right Sunday. It was just, I was disappointed. I thought we were going to see some serious carnage, but like you pointed out in the group text, Mike, that's really not the Masters. But I would have enjoyed it a little more, single digits under par, that kind of thing. But no, It was cool. It was great as usual. They always do a good job.
I know. I'm going to jump in real quick because I know Duvall likes carnage. Duvall wants to see these guys shoot over par every week.
That's not true. That's not true. That is such bullshit that you would even throw that out there.
I did throw it out there because almost every event you're like, I want carnage. I want people quitting. I want 3 putts.
I saw a lot of those this week. That is one thing.
Thanks, Pipes.
See you, Pipes. You're on my shit list.
But yeah, so I actually think a Masters shootout is good. They've almost lengthened 13 and 15 so much that not everybody in the field can get there anymore, or it's not smart to try to get there, right? So maybe, and then on Thursday, the way the greens were, I was like, shit, no one's going to go because they're landing lob wedge on the green, and it was like hitting a cement and flying over the green. So I was like, oh, Jesus, they better do something after Thursday because if not, it would have been even par maybe if they let that place burn out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to start off this way. I mean, I have not been a big fan of Rory, but I have seen a lot of stuff, and I have listened and read a lot of stuff, and listened to him chat and things like that. I'm happy to see him go back to back. I think that he was a heavy favorite to do so this year. He's been, playing solid and everything like that. Outside of like 1 week injury, I think he's been playing great. He the only thing that I didn't like about Sunday was anybody that got up there ended up just kind of fading.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
just became one of those, is Rory going to blow it himself? And he tried to, right? On 15,
Oh, yeah.
he tried his best to hit it in the water. It
He got
was,
super lucky on 18.
agreed,
Yeah.
and 18. Totally understand. Um, and Scottie, Scottie was right there. I was I was hoping it was going to get into a playoff. Outside, I knew I was done late Sunday, so the playoff didn't really matter. But you know, I, it's strange to me how Rory plays when he's behind, comparatively speaking, to when he's ahead, especially early. Um, he made a quick double like last year on one. He makes like a ridiculous double on 6 this year, or no, on 4 this year. Um, that 3 putt that he had from what, 3 feet? It was like he had like 3 feet and then like 3.9 feet or yeah, 3 foot 9 inches on his next one coming back, and he just misses that, just whiffs both of them. It's astounding to me that he's able to come back the way that he does. Most
Yeah.
guys, they make a quick double there. They don't make 4 birdies in the next like 6 holes.
No.
He gave himself the opportunity to play the last 5 holes at 1 over par and still win. It's just kind of a struggle coming down the stretch at Augusta after like, you know, 13. There's one shot on 15 that if you just make sure you just don't dump it, you're probably good to go. And when he's got that big of a lead and Scottie chasing him, it was kind of one of those plays where it was like, yeah, this is fun. He's probably going to win, but where's the excitement coming down to? And then he made it on 18. I mean, somebody made a clip of all the times he played out of the trees in the pine straw this week. And it was
Must
like
have been a long clip.
it
Very
was like
extensive.
this
Yeah.
is what leading the Masters looks like. And it was just like him like punching out and hitting these shots and throwing it up over here. I mean, he got super lucky that ball didn't plug on 18. Did you see how close it was from staying in its plug mark?
Yes.
Because if that happens, that ball's rolling out. He's probably, I don't even know. I'd be interested to see where he would have played that if it plugged. If he would have
Yeah.
tried to play it more at the hole to get it to go up and come back down the slope.
Yeah.
Because that could go anywhere. And then it's like
Mhm.
3 putts, it's 3 putt city. So listen, it was a cool Masters. I really did enjoy watching guys miss greens on like 13 and 15 with wedges all day. It
Yeah.
was so firm and so fast. We can get into the Scottie comments maybe later down the road, but like I feel like there may have been some guys out there that had thought that it was set up. Like Tony said, I think there was some chat about Ridley and there was some just chatter about Rory doing his thing. And, either way, it doesn't really matter, right? Augusta gets to do what Augusta gets to do.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Nope.
They make whatever rule they want. So listen, 2026 Masters, I thought it was a gosh darn treat. So I watched 4 days of golf and it was fantastic. So
Yeah. There were some crazy things which you guys may have the exact stats, but I think I heard I sent a comment in a text thread over the weekend that my take on Rory after Friday was unless he starts finding fairways, he's going to lose his 6-stroke lead. He can't keep playing out of the pine straw and getting lucky like he was, like chipping in on 17 and all this other BS. Like, yeah, you can do a little bit of it, but it's like a dog chasing a car. At some point, you're going to get ran over. So um, there was an interesting stat that while he was like 90th or in the 80s in driving accuracy, he was still number one strokes gained for something stupid like that. And it's just because of his length off the tee when he's hitting it 350 plus. It's such a big weapon that look it up if you guys can, but his strokes gained, he was either number one or he was way up there. He had a monster stroke gain number just because of his driving distance, even though he wasn't accurate. So that was kind
Well, I
of
mean,
wild.
after Friday, if he wasn't leading every freaking category, I'd have been blown away. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
he was 6 shots ahead. He was at 12 under and lapping the field. So it was
Yeah.
like, but I will say this. Outside of Saturday, you could tell early that things were a little off. And he had some pretty big misses. He got it up and down. We've talked about short game, Tony. Like he showed off his short game this week.
For sure.
Bunker play around the greens. Just he just did things that like a lot of people weren't doing. That a lot of people, you look at Scottie hitting some pitches in there. You look at some of these other guys; they're just whipping it past the hole, and he's hitting it in there with a really solid spin rate. He's able to control everything that he's doing, flight, spin, landing points. You never really saw him hit like a poor one. A lot of the shots that he hit from around the greens looked like they were going to go in. So that's a skill in itself. I was always told if you're a good pitcher and chipper of the golf ball, most of the time a lot of the shots that you hit around the greens are going to look like they're going in just like a putt. So, and he did that. And that saved him. I mean, he only needed to miss one. He only needed to get one not up and down and
Yeah.
so
Well, that was on, I think it was Sunday, 15. His wedge shot, he almost flubbed that in the water. Like all the praise
I,
you're giving him, I get it, but that was the one wedge shot he hit probably in the whole tournament where he was maybe a yard from it just sucking back into the creek. I think it was either 15 or 13. One of the par fives he had to lay up. And then his wedge shot, he kind of
Yes.
poofed it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of
It
poofed
had
it. And I was
no
like,
spin
oh,
on it.
no. Thank
He's
goodness.
so lucky that had no spin.
If it had any spin, it was in Ray's Creek. See you
Yeah.
later.
I mean, he chunked it enough that it just didn't spin.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
I mean, he
He
just
hit that 5 grooves high.
Chunk and run.
Yeah. So
Um,
are you gonna wear that ridiculous outfit the hat and glasses the
I
whole
think he
entire
looks
time
great.
or what? He does look great, but I don't want to see it because I know why he's wearing it. You smart ass.
I think this might be a good new look.
I think for the first segment of all Masters talk for sure, and then we'll
Unbel-
do a wardrobe change maybe.
unbelievable. I might go. Yeah.
Well, talking about Masters, we had traded some text too, just to touch on Scottie for a second. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up too.
unbelievable. Yeah, Tony, if you want to go into it a little bit of the stats, like with this par five play and his bogey free on the weekend, I mean, light it up, man. It was unreal, actually.
Yeah, that's like insane. Like the most insane stat I think I've ever heard, that nobody has ever gone bogey free on the weekend in the Masters. That also goes into the setup a little bit, but I mean,
Yeah,
they showed a lot of his play on Sunday, and like you said, the stats were pretty eye popping with the ball striking, and his putter really didn't have too much going on, but he putted so good on Sunday. He made a couple
he did.
10, 11 footers to keep his round going. So he just goes. He's so good, man. He just steady, and he's not afraid that Rory's up by whatever. And I don't know. What more can you say about the guy? I mean, he's just, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
Awesome.
add just a little stats for the people. I was looking up par five scoring, and I just stumbled across it. Really, like he was -5 on the tournament playing the par fives, where the best average I could find was the field average, like -9 if you made the cut. It
Mm-hmm.
was kind of crazy. So he's like, he had 5 bogeys. 4 of them were on Friday, and 2 of them were on 13 and 15. Like,
That's crazy.
what is he doing? I mean, you have 16 chances. So he made 2 eagles on 2. So while he was 5 under, he was 4 under on playing hole 2 twice. And then he was 1 under on the other 14 par fives for the rest of the week. I mean, that is crazy for a guy that hits it like he does. And maybe that's a kudos to Augusta that 13 and 15 aren't layups anymore. Like these guys hit driver 5-iron into it, and they just 2-putt automatic birdie all the time. Now maybe they have to hit a 3-iron or a 9-wood like Tommy Fleetwood or something like that. Maybe now they got to get reach in the bag. So maybe there is some credit to Augusta making those a little difficult. But I mean, if Scottie just plays the par fives average like everybody else, he wins by 5.
Yeah.
Easy. It's crazy.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's just
that's
pretty
a good
phenomenal,
nugget.
I thought.
That's a great nugget.
Yeah, I'm still Scottie had a great weekend. He played world #1 golf. That's for sure.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Well, how about a couple other little storylines from it? What you guys thought? What about 64, 69, 68, 68 for a guy with probably on his way to getting his back fused or the Tiger back surgery and limping around the back nine, barely making it across the finish line? Colin Morikawa finishing ninth. I mean, that
That's
was a pretty
wild.
gutsy performance.
Truly.
Well, I watched him make some swings, and he wasn't even off of his right foot. he didn't even get off of his right foot on half the
No.
swings he made. So I mean, for him to be able to keep the ball somewhere close on the greens with the trajectory that's got to be coming in at. I mean, I don't know what changes or what variations that he's making with ball position and stuff like that to be able to get the ball to fly anywhere remotely high enough. But it was impressive. He just kind of made his way around the golf course, and it was.
It didn't look like he got his hands above shoulder high once the entire tournament, no matter what club he was swinging. And no
He's
matter
supposed
where
to play this week, right?
Yeah, which if you got him in his pit, I would, this is the famous 1-foot drive touch of death. Don't take Morikawa. He's an injured animal, and he might go on and win this week. It's a bunch, because Harbour Town.
It's a great place for him.
Yeah, we'll get into it a little later about Harbour Town with the track. I mean, could be a great spot for him. I'm surprised he's even in the field, but it is a signature event, so those points and the money and it's a no cut, I believe. So as long as he can get around, maybe he found something. I'm sure Chris Como measured his ball position while he's injured, so they have it on record.
They did. Listen, they did something.
I'm sure they got the tape
something.
measure out. Well, when you can barely move your back, Colin, and you can only take it waist high,
it needs
I
to be here.
recommend a 9-inch ball position off the right foot.
Exactly.
I didn't see much of his play, so I didn't see his swing, but I did see his putter. He gained a ton of strokes on the green, and if he can keep that going whenever he gets healthy again, he could go on a pretty good tear if he's got a hot putter and just with his ball striking. So we'll have to keep tabs on that injury for sure. That'll be some good value when he's back.
I had two Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I just going to say I have two last thoughts with the Masters. I didn't know if you want to touch on Colin anymore there, Andy, but
no, we're good.
I had some other scores: 74, 66, 72, 66. And he was -7 on the par fives. Will Terrell Hatton win a green jacket at some
I was
point?
gonna say, is that my
He
boy
plays
Terrell?
that course. He plays that course so good, and his game fits that place. He's got to win one there, I think. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I actually thought that he was gonna make a run for it and post something like 12 or 13. He had after his hole out
Oh,
on what, 7?
7. Yeah, he
I was just
chopped a.
I said, "Oh boy, here we go."
I was
Like,
like, let's go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I
too.
said, "Here we go. He's gonna shoot like 61, and it's gonna be wild."
Yeah.
Yeah, he, for as much as he like kind of loses his shit around there when he's playing, guy hits good golf shots. I mean,
Oh
every
yeah.
week you watch him play, he gets it up and down. He rolls it well. Like, he drives the ball well. I saw a lot of his round, and I saw a lot of his round on Friday, and outside of that, he like lipped out on 18. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
casual 66. Like, he was bogey
Pedestrian.
free. Yeah, bogey free up through there, like stress free, and he just kind of moved the golf ball around the golf courses as easy, as elegantly as anybody throughout the week.
Yeah.
So, he's gonna win. He's gonna be on the ticket every year
Yeah.
until he's not
Yeah.
there.
The older he gets, I think the better he's gonna play there.
Yeah.
And what was great is I always wonder, like with these pro tournaments and stuff like that, do the guys all throw in like $1,000 for a skins game, and they just figure it out in the locker room afterwards? And then
1000%.
Aaron Rye pouncing around like, yeah, I just hold out on 7. That's a skin.
Yeah.
And then 2 groups later, Hatton dunks it on him. You got
Yep.
me thinking, son of a, what do I got? What's a guy got to do to win a skin? That's the first thing I thought in my mind was, I hope they have a skins game going illegally, and I hope that canceled it. What a kick in the balls!
Was that the hole that Rose hit that crazy punch out on?
Yes.
That was
yeah,
insane.
that pin was in a bowl, so
I mean, he looked dead from where he was. It's hard to tell from camera exactly how much room he had, but that was insane.
There is
Yeah.
no way that was. There's no way that that's what he was looking to do.
Yeah.
Like, he was
I
looking
don't
to,
know
like,
about that.
I mean, he's definitely trying to hit a high cut. I get
Yeah,
that.
Yes,
But,
yeah, you
like,
can tell by the follow through. He's definitely holding it off and doing the cut, right?
I kind of feel like he's looking at it as, if it goes long left, like, it's fine. We're just gonna trickle it. We're gonna trickle it down the hill. Like, you just pitch it down the hill. That's where you miss. If it gets into that front bunker, like, I've got all the room in the world to be able to maneuver it in there. And all this, and I'm like, okay, he's probably punching it into the front bunker. He takes this big swing and it lands on the green. I looked at Steph and I go, this dude's gonna win. I go, this guy's gonna win.
I instantly put a bet in for him to win.
Yeah, like,
instantly.
I go, what? How do you hit that shot and not win? Like, it's incredible.
Yeah,
So we played together, Tony. We played together, and when that ball hit the green, it immediately took a right-hand turn to the right. The first thing I thought of?
Yeah.
The LCC par 3 course where we're trying to spin wedges and hitting the big 30-yard cuts, and they hit and they zip, and I'm like, oh my god, he did the Lancaster par 3 course.
I had a little different shot in mind. You remember Tiger's bunker shot?
Oh yeah.
But same level.
Same
artistry.
Yeah,
same
kind of. He was out of the pine straw. That's
might as well be a mat.
It was this Rose's last hurrah?
I think.
I hope not. He would have been the second oldest to win.
Yeah, he was like right there. It was something crazy like that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, that's the type of place, unless they go crazy with the tees, it's the type of place, I mean, even Freddie had it going there for a little bit on Thursday, and that was the hardest day.
Yeah.
So, no, as long as he stays healthy, I think he'll have a chance.
Yeah. All right. Two comments
Mike?
on Rose.
Yeah.
Oh no.
One, they could pull his physio trailer right to the Senior Champions Tour. I'm ready for him to be gone. He doesn't do anything for me. Just take him right. Take the
What is
physio
the matter
trailer,
with
the whole camper, the 10 trainers, and get a jump start on the Champions Tour. Go see if you can beat Bernard longer. And then, he's been so close. Do you think next year they invite him for cocktails before the Champions dinner at least?
Yeah, like when does he get the happy hour invite?
Yeah,
For
does he at least
sure.
get to come and and
Rub
mingle
shoulders a little bit.
and maybe he can meet everybody under the tree and Boyle say like, "Boy, I was close
Yeah.
again," and then they can all walk in and he can go hit some putts. I don't know. Yeah, I don't got anything for Rose.
I mean,
Good story. Fellow old guy. I appreciate what he's doing, but I don't need to see him at the Masters again. I know he'll be there, but
what?
I
The
hope.
dude moves the golf ball better than almost anybody on tour.
He
Yeah,
might.
I mean,
He moves the golf. He pitches the golf ball as good as anybody. He's rolling it as good as anybody. Like, if you want to talk about a guy that should be out there and should stay out there as long as possible, it is Justin Rose.
and not to mention, like, if anybody should have or could have taken the live money and just rode off into the sunset,
Yeah.
it's 100% him. I
Yeah.
mean, and I commend him for the age that he is, staying and trying to compete and do it the right way, and
Yeah.
and so
All
I mean,
joking aside, I agree with everything you guys said.
yeah.
But once again, just like Gary Woodland, he just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
agree with you totally. He's still
Yeah.
playing at the top level. He's still competing. He's still grinding his ass off. But when I turn the TV on and see him do the exaggerated pump and
Oh, I love
wiggle
it.
his butt a little
Ah.
bit and chirp at a fan to be like, "Hey, cheerio! Can you just a little bit?"
Jeez, that
And just a leaf fell off a tree and we got to restart our pre-shot routine. I don't need it. I don't
that
need
moves
enough
it for
TV.
me. It moves for me when that happens. Like
I'm
every
sure
time
it
it gets
does.
on there, I'm just like, oh yeah, here we go, baby. Oh yeah. Like get me. Oh man. Yeah. I think
great.
that's you know what, I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of that, I think, into my routine and just really lengthen up the rounds of golf with you boys.
I love it. I love it.
My last thought on the Masters, I don't know if you guys had anything else, but I was watching, I had it on the app, and then I was watching in my office doing some stuff, and then I walk out in the grill room, and the coverage is on TV live, and like they're 4 shots behind. They're showing shit that already happened like 10 minutes ago that I already watched in my office. And I'm like, are they doing a replay? And they're like, no, this is live. I go, bullshit, he misses the putt. I just watched it in my office. Like, what,
Oh Jesus.
what are we doing
Dang.
here? What is CBS doing? I mean, give it a break. That was unbelievable. Is it to give time for Jim Nance to think of something witty to call the shot? I mean, I don't understand why it's so delayed. Do you guys have any insight on that or no?
I have
Or
no
pick up
idea.
on it?
I'm interested. Is it because of just like live TV? Like, is it if there's anything that happens, they have time to like, edit
said
and remove
You said you saw it first where?
on the
On
app?
the app.
Like
the
watching
Masters
the
app with,
video or watching
like
the tour cast?
watching the coverage, like
broadcast.
the featured groups and flipping around to the different stuff they offer. And then you walk out in the grill room and then the CBS
Gotcha.
coverage has shown it for the first time. It's like,
Gotcha.
dude, that
Well,
happened
I'm
like
sure-
5
well-
minutes ago.
Well, I would have to imagine if you're watching like featured groups and stuff like that, they're gonna be like they're zoned in on 15, 16 or whatever it is, and then they have to probably come back from whatever coverage, or they're moving things around to try to get to shot by shot. I would have to imagine.
Yeah, I don't know how the coverage works. I just thought that
Yeah.
was a little weird.
I didn't really think I thought we watched it on the off the phone. So I just mirrored my phone to the TV and watched it off the Masters app. They said that the coverage was like dicey. That it was like there weren't really a lot of golf shots, and then it was like commercial, and then like pop back to like a couple of golf shots, and then back to commercial. So I didn't see it that way, but there was like a lot of chatter online. I know
Oh, really?
Colt Knost said something to, or Kevin Kisner, Kisner said something to Colt Knost about like, are you guys going to show, some golf shots and whatever? And like, he went off, dude. He went off on him.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he's not wrong.
I
They
mean,
usually do like the last 2 hours commercial free, no? Like Rolex sponsors the.
I don't think so anymore.
I didn't
think-
notice. It didn't really occur to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it back at home. Thank goodness I had to record it because I fast forwarded through a lot of stuff. Like I felt it was like a lot more advertisements than we usually see. Just in my opinion, at a Masters. I think you're right, Tony. In the past, they'd be like the back nine is brought to you by AT&T. Watch a
Right.
commercial free, right?
Right.
I don't think that happened this year. I felt like I
don't think it's that way anymore.
Which is crazy to me. Like they obviously have so much money. The Masters app is ridiculously awesome. Like I wish every sports league, every sporting event would take a page out of what they're doing. Like how much viewership did they sell just Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Let's just say Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Amazon
Guys having
Prime.
it up in their office while they're at work and stuff like that. At bars everywhere having it up. And they're giving it away for free. And it's like I don't understand why these networks don't realize that it's when you have an event, a TV show, you're selling the audience that's creating to your sponsors, right? So get the biggest audience you can, give it away for free. Like people want to watch, you're just going to grow your numbers, make more off your ads. And then I don't know.
9:45 a.m. You could see them on number 4 teeing off the par 4 or the par 3. 9:45
awesome.
in the morning, you could see groups going through.
It's
And then
it's
yeah,
great.
they had featured groups going. So it was like from tee time straight from 9 a.m. when they have the first tee time go out, there was coverage somewhere you could see a golf shot. That's what if you're watching a major, or you're watching, really any sporting event, you want to see all of that. You're going to tune into a featured group to watch How Tung Lee play the 4th hole. Like the first 2 groups that were off, it was a 2-ball. It was like him and some other guy. They're teeing off on number 4. It was just them. I watched their shot. I knew at 9:45 I was watching. Like I was in. So, yeah.
And I'd like to revise my answer that you asked last pod, Andy, on the 3-hole stretch that mattered the most. And just because you just said it right now triggered my mind. 4, 5, and 6. Holy shit, was there, in your words, carnage on those holes. Guys are just a couple par 3s where it's a big green, but you had to be in the right quadrant. 5 was just a beast back into the wind most days. Like, guys are hanging on for dear life in that 3-hole stretch. I thought that made a big difference too.
How
Final
many
group made that hole look real easy, didn't they?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
How many 50-footers did you see between 4 and 6?
Yeah,
it was like, I mean, especially 5 guys were putting balls from the front of the green, and you're just like, you could.
Yeah.
It was 7 seconds before it got to the hole. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, 5 at Augusta was reminding me, just because of the green and the way, the members at Lancaster playing our hole 5 at Lancaster, like a big green. If the pin's in the front, it's super long into the wind. They're probably not getting there in 2, or if they do, it's on the front edge. I was just laughing. I was like, this mirrors what our membership does on 5 at our place.
Mirrors what I do. God, that hole. I can't stand that hole. I can't stand that hole. I don't know what it is.
I try to get it within 6 feet and get a gimme for bogey and walk to the next. Thanks, guys.
That's the best hole on the track, boys.
Oh, I think it's a great golf hole.
When you hit it deep like you, Tony, it's easy. You hit it up on the top shelf and have a flip wedge in. Yeah, it's a real fun hole.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I wish someday.
Yeah.
We'll get you.
Keep on that creatine.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
there. We'll get there.
Need a couple more grams.
Well,
Any
boys.
other Masters, boys? I'm sure we could talk
Yeah.
about it for hours, but
Oh yeah, I mean, no, I mean, yeah, it's looking forward to them bracing or embracing the firmness next year. Hopefully, hopefully they get enough clapping about how stupid it was this year that it doesn't get out of hand next year. I want to
well,
see it.
I think after Friday, with some of the comments the players are making about, I mean, on TV they have green filters on the camera to make it look greener than it is. I imagine if you were there, it looked dead because
Yeah.
a lot of those greens look yellow with a green filter on the camera to make it
sure.
look more green than it is, and it was already yellowing out. And the players are talking about, the place is kind of dead. And Duvall, I think you had a comment from Scottie he made, which I thought was hilarious. If we're thinking about the same thing with this Bay Hill reference.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
I mean, listen,
was-
I'll tell you, I
What
really
was
like.
What was it? He said they could do whatever they want. It's Augusta, or
Yeah,
they could go full Bay Hill.
Yeah, you can go full Bay Hill if they wanted to.
Yeah,
And I
that's
was
great.
like, and honestly, I was like, you know what the funniest part is that if they really wanted to and it got out of hand overnight, it would just
Right.
be taken care of.
Oh, they might have
Overnight, it would
resodded
be
every green overnight. Yeah,
They could have.
yeah. They might have. They
would-
probably had nurseries.
They could just turn on they could just hit the sub pumps, figure out what's going on, and just like set it up.
Yeah,
Like
they could
so-
replicate 2 inches of rain and then sub air it out what they
What-
wanted out, and away you go.
exactly. So
I
it's
think
like,
that's what they did.
I mean,
Well,
so-
man.
I would imagine. Yeah.
I love Scottie. Scottie got asked. One more thing. Did you guys see Scottie
go.
after the third round when he easily could have shot 62?
Yeah.
And the reporter comes in and says, "So, what could have been?" Scottie was just like, "Next question." Like,
That's
get out
a
of here.
terrible question.
That's a
You're at
terrible
Augusta.
question.
You're at Augusta, and you have a question you could ask, and this is the one you're asking. Go
For
home.
sure, though. Like, clearly that guy doesn't play golf or doesn't play like real golf.
I think the
You
guy
know.
has some to the extent of like 65. What went wrong, Scottie? And like he's got to be thinking, I just shot 65 at Augusta, probably one of the hardest setups that you can get. And you're asking me what went wrong. Like I thought he handled it great. He could have went off a couple more.
Oh, I
Can you
love
imagine
it.
Hatton or Sergio getting that question?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I loved it. You just know, like, you're a golfer. You go out and like where there were some shots that you're just like, man, he like I should have had at least two more, and we're doable. Not just like, oh, I could have made a 30-footer. Like he had a couple of putts that were 6-8 feet that just didn't go in.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there. He's just like, this is a silly question. And you're right, Mike. He's like, I just shot 65 and I missed a few. You're like,
Yeah.
we all know. If you watch the round, that's why you're asking this question. We all know.
Did you see on 17 when he missed that putt? I immediately thought of Nicholas when he was explaining his putt that he made on 17. He's like, I saw it going right. And then he goes, I know Ray's Creek was over here, and I know at the end it was going to break left. He goes, I didn't know for sure, but I thought that's where Ray's Creek was and the putt. And Scottie almost had the same putt, and where did he miss it? Like a half a ball to the left. At the very end, it just drifted a little left, and I immediately thought of Nicholas. I'm like, that old dog is right again,
Oh, yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows his way around that place.
Location, but yeah.
That's for sure.
The man can read a green. Let's be real.
Yeah, the man knows what's going on. So,
You want me to show you how to putt it?
yeah.
Oh, here, you just grab it and you do this.
Yeah, let me show you how to putt it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, gents.
It's unmakeable, Jack. It's unmakeable.
Yeah.
Well, gents, I'm about done with my victory cigar, so let me, we just put a bow on this.
Put that thing out on your forearm.
Official first spring session standings. If you put money and follow Tony Iannone, You made a
You
quick
did well.
$5,800. Tony finished at an impressive 10,825, doubling his starting money. So
Tony, well done, buddy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
as one
All my
degenerate to
peeps
another,
out
great job,
there.
man.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All my peeps out there who roll with me. Much love, much love, much love. Double your
That's,
money. Go get yourself something nice on me, all right?
I love it. I love it. And then, in the jaws of defeat, grabbing victory, I was able to snag second place. If you haven't heard by now, $4,400 is where I finished, down 600 for the session. So I'll take
Not
that one. I
bad.
was looking. Oh boys, I was under $2,000 at one point. that was
You dug
nasty.
you dug yourself out, that's for sure.
And then Duval 33.83 and 19 cents put him down 16.16.81 for the session, and our repeat punishment candidate. So we're gonna have to have some stuff out on the website. We already talked about a couple good things. We'll have to run the voter poll again, and
There will be. I'm already throwing it out there. I'm not doing the hot chip, so I'm just throwing it out there. So for all
hey,
of you, like CB, everybody, I'm out. So
yeah.
it's gonna be
Well,
something other than that, and
I
that's
think it's fair. I think it's fair because when I was looking at the defeat and I'm thinking about what I might have had to do, I think you have one veto. I think is fair. So, like,
Can
if
I have
there's a
three? Can I
yeah, I know
petition
you're
for
gonna need
three?
three because we were thinking of the herring fish kept coming up, and I thought what would be better than herring fish is to cover it in gravy.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. Hey, all the fans out there. Um, it's been a great run, and it's probably time for me to say goodbye. So
This
Don't
last
worry, we won't
one.
get you. We'll make sure it's not the mushroom one this time.
oh my god,
Oh, I just
this is
gagged a little bit.
this such a tough Sunday because I was just like, man, this is so nice to be watching the Masters, and then I
How
was
to
just like,
ruin the Masters? Yeah.
man, this blows. This blows bad. Oh,
Well, get your suggestions in, folks. Get
Yes.
your suggestions in.
I
We'll
can't
give it a
Yes.
wait.
week.
All
I'm
right.
We'll
thinking
give it a
something
week.
like a dress, play golf in the ladies' tees with like a wig or something like that.
Yeah. That's
Maybe.
yeah.
You sound like you're excited about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
That's,
am. I haven't cross dressed in a while.
ugh.
Oh
So
god.
All right, gents. Good Masters wrap up. But now we're turning the page. We could have talked about the Masters for Jesus hours. Grab a 30 rack and a lawn chair and a nice little fire. Could have talked all night about the Masters, but we got limits. We got to cut it to. So let's turn the page right to the Heritage Harbortown, gents. We get to start our new pick session. We're now going to go. I believe it's 11 events over 10 weeks, give or take. But we're going to end at the U.S. Open. So
yeah,
we
I love
start
that we
with
get a
everybody.
major in there.
We got two.
I know, but we get a major right mid session when things get rowdy.
We
I
got,
I also want to propose a slight format change live
ooh.
here. Bullets firing live.
Hey, the winner has that option to propose away. Go ahead.
So personally, I thought I got a little silly there at the end. So what I would like to propose is that we get there's no like starting money. You get 5 bets a week. They're automatically they're automatically $100. And then you just put in 5 bets a week.
Okay, so all we're doing is basically instead of starting with money, we're not starting with any, and we're keeping it at 5 bets a week.
I will count.
And go ahead.
I will counter your proposal to limiting to 5 bets a week, but that's it. That's the change on the fly that I'm willing to make without thinking about it more. I think taking out the amount of money I agree it got silly with 8 bets, 7 bets. Like
Yeah.
me, I'm chasing it. How many bets will you guys let me put in? Will you let me put in 12? Okay, I'm going
Right.
to 12 bets. And thank goodness Duval fell asleep on Friday night because I know him and I could have talked our way into live betting the weekend. And looking at my live bet wagers that I had proposed, I would have lost them all.
I
So that
am
probably would have been the difference of me and doing what I did versus losing. So I agree. I think 5 picks max, but we still have the freedom to wheel and deal our amounts.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how you feel.
I've already lit
How do
up
you feel, Duvall?
I've already lit up both my wife and my daughter on the situation. So they got an earful. My daughter got her first earful of the betting situation and what just happened. So yeah, I mean I think we should definitely keep it to 5 bets.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that there's gotta be like I'd be into lowering the amount
That you
and
start with?
causing maybe having to like there's like a re-up or like some sort of situation that like if you lose your money like there's like a penalty or there's something and then
Something back.
you get money. There's some sort of consequence that if you do go broke something has to happen.
All right.
But I'm also into just like keeping it at 5 bets and 5K and we just let it rip.
Well,
But
I will. Okay, so the first segment had 14 weeks, and I think it had maybe 15 events, and that was 5 grand starting. So this one is less events. So I am open to lowering it to like 3 or 3,500. I
Okay.
think the math makes sense. That like to your point, Devolve, we start at 3 grand and keep it at 5, minimum of 100. But I don't like the limit because there's some weeks
That's fine.
where I found towards the end, which made me a winner, where I was able to bet maybe 200. But it
Yeah.
actually, if it was your system, Tony, I probably would have never sweated, and I would have been fine the entire time because throughout the season I had some $500 bets,
Yes.
some $400 bets, and they didn't work out well for me. But I think you should have the freedom to do that.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I get that. I get that.
Okay, so
So
we're
yeah,
yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead,
we've
recap it.
settled on 5 bets, definitely the maximum, no matter what.
All right, we're pinky
And
swearing because we'd said this before.
yeah.
Got 5 weeks into it, and whether it was me or Duvall, I have to
We got
look back through the
receipts.
records. I got to look back through the records. I have them of who. Actually, it might have been Tony.
I
It
100%
was
think
me.
think
about
it
it,
was
It was
Tony.
me.
I
It
think
was
it
me.
was
It
Tony.
was me. It was because we were in Vegas and I had 6 bets and I
That's
was just like,
right.
oh, I'm just
Got
gonna
caught up
do
in the
6 bets.
Vegas. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
after that, it was like the floodgates open. You have Duvall and I now. We got to
Well,
get
yeah.
ready
Mike,
the
he
week.
set us up.
Little did I know.
He set us
The
up.
monsters I would have created. Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so it
This
was
guy's
Tony that broke the first rule. So now he
Hey,
wants to amend. He wants to amend the rule he broke.
that's right.
unbelievable.
That's right.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
all right. Well, okay.
It's a game of
Well,
honor, boys. It's a game of
all
honor.
right. So 3 grand starting point,
Okay.
and then we have 5 bets max. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Wait,
All right.
let's do 3,500 because it was let's do 3,500 because
He's already like
no, hear me out, hear me out. We had 15 events before, right? Or 16 events. It was 14 weeks
I'd
and
have to.
15 events.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was 14 weeks, and then I think there were 2 weeks where they had like dual events, like the
so
Caribbean was something, and
so
that's
if we
happening in this too.
yeah, so if it's 5 and we
I
cut
think we have
back
11 events now.
yeah, so if we cut back 5, it's like 20% of what we would have
Okay.
it would have been like 20 to 25% of whatever. Let's just do, instead of cutting it at 5, it would be 2,500 at 50%. We do like 3,500 and it's like,
Well, it,
less.
either way, if we max out 5 bets an event and there's 11 events, That's $5,500 if we lose. You're out of money. You got to win
Right.
at some point, or you got to ease off the gas pedal and maybe only bet one bet a week.
I know
Right.
that's how I started. I was doing 3 bets. I was bucking out 3, whatever it was, 315 or something was like the amount you could bet, or 350 or something.
Yeah, that's like him in poker, Tony. He starts out playing aces, kings, queens, ace, king, and then as he starts
5-8.
losing, he starts playing
I
6,
wasn't
9 off,
losing. Wasn't
7,
losing.
10 suited, 2, 3 off,
Yeah,
shoving
5-8.
it, firing
Yeah,
it, rebuy, fire, rebuy,
all
fire,
I know is
rebuy, fire.
that
I'm gonna make a shirt.
I had a
Rebuy,
nice
fire, rebuy. I'm
PGA show for poker over the week. That's all I gotta say.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so you guys can come at me however you want. Just remember who is cashing out.
Yeah.
I think 3 of us cashed out. I think
All
one
right.
of us on this pod.
All right. Are we okay? So we're settled then. We're
Yeah.
settled then. 5.
Yeah.
35.
3,500. 5 bets max. All right. All good?
Love it.
Yeah. All good.
All right. Well, let's rip it. Andy, you were in last. You get to pick who's going first, second, third. We'll still keep that. I think that's only fair if you're in last place.
You know
get
what?
to
I'll go
dictate who picks
first. No, I'll go first.
I like it. All right.
So I'm gonna start off with a top 10 bet.
Weird.
It's Cantlay and Fitz.
Scratching that one off. All right.
Oh no, I don't know what the odds were.
I got it because that was one of. No, I got it. It's
Okay.
plus 800.
That's what it is.
That's one of the ones I was considering, but now that we're down to 5 bets. By the way, boys, I had 9 bets ready to go this week, so
I had to nip that right in the butt.
I'm just gonna start crossing some of those off. All right, that's one I'm not doing. All right, go ahead.
All right, so that was the top. So then I've got a top 20, and I've got Brian Campbell and Cootie for plus 5,500.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's a nice lottery ticket right there.
Yeah,
It is. And then I've got a top 20 for Cantlay, Bridgman, and Henley at plus 560. Another top 20.
Whoa, what was that? Plus 560?
Yep.
Top 20, okay.
Another top 20 with Knapp, Thomas, and Spieth for plus 800.
Horses for courses, plus 800?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I have a top 30 with Siwoo Kim, Fleetwood, Hovland, Aberg, and Gerard. And that's plus 777. And that will be 5 bets, all 100 apiece.
All right.
Nice.
Boy.
So just some early thoughts, if we're allowed to do that. I think Hovland misses the cut.
Yeah. That's good.
Everything else I kind of like.
He shot a gorgeous.
You want to expand on that, or just got a hunch?
No, but I think this is where if anybody listens to the 1 Foot podcast religiously, they should go put their mortgage on Hovland to win this week. So
True.
That's how that works. I give the fans one fail-safe top 5 bet, and that's who I say is going to miss the cut. All right.
I like it.
Cool. All right. Tony, you want to rip it?
Yeah. I'll help you narrow your selections down.
Yeah, I got to go from,
Okay. So, listen, I love all the players Andy talked about. I think this is a course that course history plays a big part in. Power is kind of negated. It's more of a positional track. So the only issue that I had when I went to go find those bets with all those guys is that the value wasn't there. Like, aside your Brian Campbell and your Cootie bet is great. And I think Brian Campbell could do really well this week. He's been playing really well. But that was a little deep for me. So I found a little bit of a sweet spot, I think, in the middle of kind of the favorites and that kind of lottery ticket bet. So I've got a bunch of 2-person parlays here. I'll start with top 20 parlay, two man, Max Homa and Daniel Berger for plus 1,300. All my bets are going to be $100. And then we're going Homa and Hisasune for plus 1,300.
Nice. I didn't know he was in the field. Nice work.
Yes. That man is a ball striking machine, strokes gained machine, man.
And that was top 20?
The odds, plus 30. Sorry?
Top 20 finish?
Top 20, yeah.
Okay.
Top 20. Also top 20, Hisasune and Woodland for plus 1,400. Shout out, Mike.
Love you, Gary. I love you.
And I'm sure you know where I'm going with the rest of these bets. I've got Woodland and Homa top 20 for plus 1,800. And Woodland Yellow Miraju.
Yellow
Miraju for plus 1,600. See if he can keep his hot streak going. Man's on an absolute tear.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, that guy. I'm going to tell you right now.
It is.
I think he's like suffering from one of those ignorance is bliss kind of situations, and I plan on riding that until he proves me otherwise.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Mike, did you get it narrowed down?
A little bit, not much.
Guy comes firing out after a comeback victory and just with 9 bets ready to go.
I thought I had the spreadsheet. I have the Excel format all formatted out for 10 picks. I figured that was going to happen. Actually, 12.
Unbelievable.
I think I had 12 last week.
Unbelievable.
12 lottery tickets. You got to hit something.
No breaks, all gas.
1, 2, 3. All right, so there it is. I'm sticking with the format that, got Tony his millions. It got me out of the basement. Top 10s, boys. 2-man top 10s. You ready? Going Bridgman and Scottie for plus 580. Bridgman and Spieth for plus 1,600. Nice. And Scottie and Spieth for plus 4,400. And those are all going to be a $200 bet.
Scottie and Spieth is plus 4,400?
Sorry, take a 0 off. 440.
Okay.
Jesus, I want that bet. I'm changing my bet.
I fell out of my chair running to go get my phone.
Yeah, I'm changing my
Sorry,
bets.
Sorry, boys. That was, and I got 2 bills on each of those. So I got 600 in play. You guys both got 500 in play. I got 3 bets. That's it.
Nice.
I'm scratching out the other ones.
Wow.
I was going to go Scottie. I was going to go Scottie and Fitz and Spieth. I actually had Cantlay worked into a couple of them, but you guys were taking some of them, so I'm like, I know, but I am jealous. You know what? I am going to do one more just because I like 2 of the guys that you had said.
Just take 2.
Can you guys give me odds for Knapp and Hisutane for top 10?
Okay.
I like those 2 guys to keep in form.
Oops. Not Nick Taylor. Sorry, Nick Taylor.
Sorry, Nick.
Plus 2,200.
Okay, that'll be $100 bet. And then what's Scottie and Hisutane for top 10? I might as well round out the 5. I want to make you guys feel comfortable.
It's plus 700. You get more value if you go like anybody besides Scottie.
No, but I'd rather make $700 than lose 200. So, thank you for the insight. I've
Wow.
now got 800
Don't
on the
forget who you're
line.
talking to, mister.
Like,
I've got
Let me
800
check that
on.
bank account.
what?
All right, that's my picks, gentlemen.
Nice.
Going all top tens.
Love it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, good boys. What do we got, Tony? We got the world famous segments, the viewership.
yeah.
Player or pretender?
What are we on,
yeah.
Duvall? 3 in a row? 2 in a row? I think we got 2, don't we?
No, we have one because it was the same. We started in the same place last year as we were at the
Oh.
Masters. So,
Yeah, there you go.
and we actually, so we should probably last week with the podcast,
Yes.
we had some technical difficulties,
Oh, yeah.
and we unfortunately couldn't get a pod out. So, tough week, but
Yeah.
we put on a pretty good show. I'm not gonna lie. I thought last week was a pretty good pod, but
Oh, it was.
It was.
yeah, we unfortunately had some struggles, so we apologize. But we're gonna be
tip our
we're gonna
cap
be,
to the Riverside app once again,
yeah,
coming
boy.
through strong for us. Riverside, we're paying you. We're paying you, Riverside. By the way, it's not the free version. We're paying you.
Yeah.
So thanks for that, Riverside. You guys can cut that one and tag Riverside like you guys always do. So.
Oh yeah,
We'll do.
yeah, it sounds good.
But back to the player pretender, Tony. The floor is yours for 2 in a row. Let's go.
Yes, for 2 in a row. Do you guys know who was last year's RBC Heritage champion?
Justin
JT?
Thomas,
JT, pod favorite. And
my boy.
He's in all of our bets this year, wasn't he?
yeah. So JT is a Roll Tide fan, big Alabama alumni. He knows he's been seen with the coach Nick Saban many a time. So I figure we take it to University of Alabama, some Crimson Tide alum who played on tour. So let's do it, boys. So golfer number 1, Dickie Pride. Played his college golf at University of Alabama before turning pro in 92. Earned his PGA Tour card through qualifying school in 93. Broke through shortly after with a win at the 94 FedEx St. Jude Classic, defeating Hal Sutton and Gene Sawyers in a playoff. That remains his lone PGA Tour victory. His best finish in a major was at the 2003 U.S. Open, where he tied for 28th. That is golfer number 1, Dickie Pride. Golfer number 2, Jason Rutledge, played his college golf at University of Alabama before turning pro in 93. Soon after earning his tour card through qualifying school, Rutledge broke through with his lone victory at the 01 John Deere Classic, winning by 1 stroke after entering the final round just off the lead. His best finish in a major came at the 2002 U.S. Open, where he finished tied for 36th. That is golfer number 2, Jason Rutledge. And golfer number 3, Spike McCroy, attended University of Alabama and turned pro in 91. Earned his tour status after a standout 2000 season on the Buy.com Tour, where he won twice. McCroy went on to win once on the PGA Tour at the 02 BC Open, edging out Fred Funk by 1 stroke. And his best performance in a major came at the 2004 U.S. Open, where he tied for 40th. That is golfer number 3, Spike McCroy.
Could you spell Spike's last name for us?
McRoy.
I don't want to throw you off, Duvall, but 2 and 3, we know number 1 is good. 2 and 3 both sound real, but I think I've heard of Spike before. Unless
I feel like I feel like I have too.
Yeah.
The only Rutledge I know is Jim, if I'm not mistaken. He's like a Canadian. He's out of like Victoria, British Columbia. So, I thought McCroy in the BC Open, that was the first PGA Tour event I ever went to. The BC Open.
Nice.
Yeah. So
McCroy
sounds. Yeah, I think so. I think 2 is the Pretender.
Number 2 final answer, boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know a Rutledge. Yeah, we'll stick with 2. I'll stay with 2.
Sticking with 2.
Yeah.
Well done. We're off to a good start, boys.
All right.
The
2 in a
boys
row,
are
2 in a row,
back.
2 in a row, 2 in a row, 2 in a row.
I'm going to write that down right here in our notes. We're at 2. So
Nice.
Yeah,
for next
2 in a
week.
row.
2 in a row.
Nice, Tony.
On your way to a turkey. Well done, boys. Well done.
I love it. I love it.
Like the collegiates. When you first started and you said Alabama, I'm like usually I throw a name out there like, oh, I'll just randomly guess somebody, but I had nobody.
How about those names, though, huh?
Yeah.
Real people. Dickie Pride and Spike McCroy. These are real people.
It's insane, right?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, if my wife would have let me, William would have been named Cash Dollar. So it's probably good.
Cash Dollars Amo.
Yep.
Wow, what a treat!
I was going to call him Cash.
What a treat!
I mean, but Trace,
she said no.
Looking back, she for a minute she was like, "Oh, Cash." I shouldn't have thrown the dollar as the middle name. I should have just said Cash first. I overplayed my hand right away. I should have just been like Cash Zabo. And then like if she accepted the Cash, then move on to the middle name. And when nothing else made sense, I could have had Dollar.
You could have.
I rolled out with Cash Dollar right away all at once. I overplayed my hand.
Immediate veto. Immediate veto.
Negotiate. And I think I smiled too much when I said it because I thought it would have been awesome.
Like,
what's up, Cash? Let's go.
How much Blackberry Crown were we into at this point?
Yeah, what was happening?
We went through a childbirth together, so that's what happens sometimes. We didn't have a name for William before the birth happened. We kind of,
You scramble, quick scramble.
We had because we used the family names, so yeah, we went with our grandfather's middle name of Eldon for him, so that was good.
Eldon,
tight little family tie. But
where was who in your family was named Cash and who in your family was named Dollar?
He would have been an original.
Or money.
Yeah, Cash Money.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You can only hope and dream someday. Maybe if she gets bored and all the kids move out, and if we adopt somebody, maybe I can change her name to Cash.
Don't do that to that child.
Jesus. Jesus. How much have you had tonight, for crying out?
Oh, not much. I am pretty hyped up on the iced tea. This is my first tea that I've had since the last podcast. I'm happy to report I'm down 6 pounds in 1 week. So
nice.
Cruising along, sticking to it. I've had a tough battle staying off the soda. It is
6 pounds.
It's a highly addictive substance, that sugar, and that man, that I love me some Dr. Pepper or some drive-through, whatever.
The struggle is real. I saw Mike stand in front of the fridge for about 2 minutes the other day.
I was having a day, and I was going to go right back to my crutch and just pour a nice tall one. Nice DP in my Owala, and with some ice. It have made the day just smooth over, and I fought it.
There must be a blind spot in the camera system, because I don't see the fridge. I don't see the fridge. I just got his desk in both spots. So
nice.
Oh, well, that's good. 6 pounds in a week. Good. Holy shit!
Hoping to keep shedding it, boys. I got to get down. Yep, got to get down.
People are trying to lose 1 pound a week. Holy,
keep it up.
Some people.
I mean, that's like the pinnacle. That's like 2 pounds a week is the pinnacle. Holy shit.
Well, the first week that you should make a major change, that's like your biggest week. Now I anticipate the following weeks to be a pound or two, Because that first week, once you quit drinking all your calories, obviously that helps. But then that plateaus. So I expect a plateau to come soon because
You'll be at 200 by Memorial Day.
you think so? I'd like to.
Holy shit.
I was hoping for the pro scratch at the beginning of May. Speaking of which, Tony, have you signed up yet? I got to sign up before
I
that.
have not. I have
All
not.
right, I got to do that too, or
Yeah.
else our AMs will be looking at us like,
What are we
"What are you
doing?
guys doing? Yeah, what are you?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What?
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we'll get on
fucking
that.
DJ, we got to get on that.
My
We're gonna make it
Lord.
tomorrow.
Sounds
But
good.
what else? Well, we might as well give this has been the Tony show for kudos. We might as well keep rolling it out in our DJ Pennsylvania
Oh yeah.
Oh,
poll. Tony won the week, everybody. He took down the week and he won the big $50 prize, and that vaulted him up to 7th.
is that
Wait.
right? It's $50. Let's go.
Get $50. I think he'll Venmo it to me and then we'll work out something. But yeah, he's gonna no.
He should have mine. I set my entry fee.
Yeah, no, you
Hey
said
now.
so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might get
now.
a piece. Might get a piece.
He's just putting that in his back
himself
pocket
in
for
there.
when he has to pay me when he grabs one of those Dr. Peppers.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
He's gonna need it.
Oh, yeah.
Half off first one.
Half off.
Yeah,
So,
that was wild, dude.
yeah.
I
So
couldn't
Tony,
believe that.
yeah, that was sweet. That was a stacked team you had. You had like Scottie, Rory, you had Rose.
Yep.
Did you have Young?
I did have Young. I had Nap.
Yeah.
Did you have Henley or Knapp in that third group? You had Knapp.
Nap.
Yeah, he crushed it. So yeah, that was good. I mean, that got you up to 7th. Rob Ernest is now the first place in that poll. I don't know if I'm up or down. I think I went down to 37th. The AI version is 86th. And then Flowbro, man, I thought you having Justin Rose. I texted you over the weekend. I was like,
I had
Duvall.
Scottie and Justin Rose.
And it must have been it because you only went up 3 spots to 132nd.
Where was Fleetwood? What the heck?
Yeah, I think Tommy finished outside the top 20.
Did he really?
I think you only get points for top 20 and under.
Yeah.
Guy's killing me. Well,
yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
And if you did get a point, it might have been 1 for Fleetwood. That would have been it.
Do you know offhand who Terrell Hatton would have subbed in for which group?
You could have had him for 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, I would have put him in for Spawn and absolutely cleaned.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll raise my hand. This is 2 years in a row I have flubbed the live swap. Last year,
Same.
I took out somebody that I took out Rory. After getting caught up in Duvall's bullshit on the podcast, I took Rory out. I took Rory out for Bryson. That backfired.
Unbelievable.
$25 to lose first place.
Just play the scapegoat. Just play the scapegoat. That's all it is. Blame the guy.
But I put the sign back up. Look, I got it right back up.
Blame the guy.
Remember it? I ripped it in half. Duvall was very aggressively passive for me to, very, very charismatic. Charisma, whatever it is, charismatic. There it is. Can't even talk the word, but yeah, I ripped up the sign. I got it back. Rory, I still love you. I don't know why I ever went away from you, but yeah, this year I put in. I had Bryson, Rahm, Hatton, and Reed, and I put in Bryson and Rahm for Henley and McIntyre. It was good because McIntyre missed a cut.
Yeah.
But I was so close to putting Fatty Reed in, and that would have got points. And if I would have went Hatton and Reed, Jesus. I mean, that's the old if, coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever routine. But I had them both typed out, sitting there, and just like the rest of my first segment, I missed on almost everything I picked. So
did Reed finish inside the top 20?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He was 13th, I think.
Oh, was it?
Or he might have been. Here, wait, I got it.
He was T12.
There you go.
Yeah.
Guys.
So, yeah, Spieth, Hideki, Brooksy, Cantlay, Fatty, and Day were all T12. Nap 11. Homa and Xander 9, Colin and Burns 7, Cam Young, Rose, Henley, and Hatton T3, and then away you go. The one thing that was crazy, boys, and it came through. Did I bring it down with me?
What was it?
The odds. So on our weekend on Friday night, Scottie was tied for 24th at even, 12 strokes behind Rory, and he was plus 6,200 to win.
Oof.
Which was better odds than like Wyndham Clark, who was tied for 7th at 4 under. It was better than Hunyu Lee. It was better than Retan. I don't even know whatever happened to him where he finished. It was better than Jason Day. Cam Young was 2,500, and he was -4. Yeah,
I think like
was
what did
wild.
Retan finish, like 1 under or 3 under or something?
I couldn't find his name again. I don't know.
He
It
finished
wasn't top 12.
two over.
Oh, he must have shot a million the last
He
round.
shot
then.
77 on Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow, Bridgman shot 76. Yikes.
Yeah, somebody. Who did I text to you guys that killed me? Was it Gerard?
Shane Lowry, Hao Tong Lee both shot 80. Oh my god.
Did he really?
We don't need to bring this up. We don't need to bring that. It's
that's what. Yeah, that got
the
top
carnage
10.
is over. The
I
carnage
may
is
or
over.
may not have put a Shane Lowry bet in too, because he was like 2 under through 3 or something. He was something silly, and I was like, "Oh, little Shane Lowry."
And
action.
then he had a quick 3-putt on 4, and it was just adios, amigo.
Yeah,
Adios.
he had a hole out, didn't he? He holed out or something. He had like I don't know.
Yeah,
early in the round, I think.
Well, I want to
what
talk
did he
about what individual on earth that we know of has a better hole-in-one collection than Shane Lowry.
Yeah, and 0.
Unbelievable, the hole-in-ones he's made and the courses he's made. And at Augusta, that was great again. He just whipped it back there to that back left pin with a little cut.
So cool.
One hopping in. I mean, he has what? He has there. He has 7 at Pebble. He has Sawgrass. I think he has a known one at St. Andrews. I mean, I forgot to look it up for the pod, but
he's got 16 at Augusta, 17 at Sawgrass, 7 at Pebble, and now 6 at
Augusta.
I
think that might be an early bet next year. Shane Lowry to have a hole-in-one on 4 and 12 during the tournament round. Just to keep clipping them off. Will we be the first man ever to have a hole-in-one on all par 3s?
Par 3s, yeah.
That could be pretty wild. But
you might as well give him what's the short par 3 at Shinnecock? Isn't there like a postage stamp par 3 at Shinnecock?
Oh, is that the one that slopes away from the players? It slopes away and to the left. And the last time the U.S. Open was there, I think Retief Goosen, they lost that green, and they were watering it in between groups. And like if you hit the green, you went into death and made bogey. And if you were short, you chipped it onto the green, and then it went off, and then you were in death again. So you made 5 if you were short.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what hole it is. It's like a par 3. It's like I feel like it's like an uphill par 3.
Oh, I thought it was.
Who won there last time? Was it Brooks or DJ?
Trying to think of, and the one I'm thinking of might have been from like 91 or 92 when Retief Goosen won, but it was. And I think it was
Brooks.
Brooks won last time it was there.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of what
Goosen, Corey Pavin, and Ray Floyd are all past champs there.
Yeah, so the year Goosen won, I think they lost the green on that par 3. I think it's like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I wish they would.
But I remember that being
7.
a big deal. They were watering the green, and I think it goes away from the player and to the left. I don't know if they've recontoured it since, but just what happens when you want to have carnage. You run it on the line. Sometimes it gets away from them.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just let it rip.
Auto.
Yeah, it's 7. I remember playing this hole. I hit it into the front left bunker. Fried egg that shit. Yeah. I love shinny. Man, I
You
love
notice?
shinny.
You notice that, Tony?
What's that?
Just casually rolls off. When I played it,
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Give me a break. Like, give me a break, all right? Like, I tried to play that off as casual as possible, and you still got to
I
call me out.
know.
You still got to call me out.
I know. What year did you play it? Do you remember? How long ago was it?
It had to be somewhere in the 17 to 19 year.
So it was when you were playing then.
Holy.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Listen to this stat. In 2004, this was, right? When this happened? When Goosen won?
Yeah.
Okay.
No player broke par in the final round.
Yep.
How many people, I don't know how many were playing, but
Well, 70
60
ties on the weekend.
70 times. So
144 for the Open usually, or 156.
okay, so how many of those people do you think shot 80 or above?
One round, or are we just talking the weekend?
Just the final round.
25.
So you have 70. So let's just call it 70. Yeah, I think Duvall's got a good number. I would say. I remember watching on TV. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to go with 40.
Not quite. 28 out of 66, it says.
Oh, okay. I believe it.
That's wild. That's like half the field shot at 80 or higher.
It was set up so bad. It was just it was a black eye for the USGA. Like they have all the flags up on the wall at the headquarters, and just that year, and that flag just isn't up on the wall.
What year was it? What, 18 when Brooks won? No, 18? 19, 18.
They usually return, 10 years apart?
So was it was 16?
14?
No. I went to the last one that it was there. Yeah, I dropped another one. I went to
2018.
18. Yeah, it was 18. I went to it that year, and that place, USO, like we sat on number 1 and we got to see 18. Hey, like you're coming in with, relatively like shortish irons. Balls are just like boing, like all over the place.
How much different did it play for that when you played? Like, did you play it leading up to the Open, like Open prep after the Open, or just regular normal member setup? Do you remember? Did it play that difficult on a normal basis, or did they have shit watered?
No, it wasn't that firm. The greens were fast, don't get me wrong. And like, the fairways were running out. It's like the middle of the summer. When we played it, it was like probably, I think it was like late July. And it was like firm, but like not that. You could like keep a ball on the green and all that stuff, but it's like the greens are quick. The greens like it's just such a cool it's just a cool property. Like the clubhouse is on top of everything. So like you look out to just like fescue and then green and
so 1 and 10 you're hitting down, and then 9 and 18 you're coming back up. I remember Corey Pavin. I can't believe he won that U.S. Open playing the clubs that he used. I mean, if he played a normal set of irons instead of those VAS Clevelands with the reverse offset.
Oh my God! Yes.
Tell me how that man won a U.S. Open with those irons. I've been looking on eBay for a complete set. They're hard to find.
That's how good he is. That's how good he was.
Man.
I mean, that's the ball. That's the ball striking.
Wonder if he's pimping on the senior.
I think I told you guys this maybe before. Maybe I haven't, but my old coach, my college when I started working with my first real instructor in college, he used to caddy. He was like helping Lee Jansen, and then he caddied for Lee. And he said they played with Corey Pavin at the British Open one year, and it was so windy that he was skipping drivers off the front of tee boxes. He was hitting it so low.
Wow.
And Lee Jansen turns around to Gil, his name's Gil, and he's like, "How am I losing to this MFer? He's literally skipping it off the front of tee boxes."
Yeah.
like Corey was good, man. Corey was crazy.
He used the bullseye putter. He put the lights out of it with the bullseye
Yeah.
putter.
Like, you talk about the clubs he used to use, man. He was using Voss irons with a bullseye putter in persimmon wood.
Yeah, and a
Like, what's going on right now? Like,
luck.
yeah, just crazy. Just crazy.
I'll be honest, he was a little before my time, and I haven't gone YouTube hunting for Corey Pavement clips. Was he
It's worth
did he move it both ways, or was he like predominantly one shape?
He was
He
like,
all over the place. High,
Say that-
low, left, right.
yeah.
He
He
was
was
a
like
shaper,
known, he was known for kind of getting a little steep and like hitting those like the like cutters, but he could, I mean, he would do things. He was just such a cool, and he really didn't have this like beautiful golf swing. He had great rhythm, but like it wasn't this like pure golf swing that you're just like, oh wow, this is what he had his own kind of funky little, look to it, but it was super effective. And
Oh yeah.
Nice.
yeah,
Love that.
Yeah, and his track was right beside mine in California. I was at Sterling Hills, and he was right around the corner at Las Posas Country Club.
Oh man.
So
Such a great
John
place.
Fiedler was the pro there. You still see John Fiedler. I don't know how old he is. I don't want to start guessing it on a podcast, but like Johnny Fiedler can golf a ball too. I'll see his name at the senior PGA stuff, like national. I don't want to say, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to try to guess, but yeah, he was always good people, and Corey always hung around there and different stuff like that. But that was, Corey was legendary in those parts. That's for sure.
Man.
Maybe I will have to go down a Corey Pavin YouTube
you
rabbit hole.
go take a gander. Go take
Yeah,
a
I think I
gander,
will.
Tony.
I think I
Yeah.
will.
Go take a gander.
Or a drink of choice, rip a dart and just pull up, Haven.
You know what? Maybe you know what I'll do? Let me snag a couple of clips for you. Once I get off of here, the
Okay.
girls are sleeping.
Yeah.
Let me grab a couple clips
Yeah.
for you.
Oh boy,
Yeah, I'll have an
my
extra.
phone's gonna be blowing up for the
Yeah.
next 3 hours.
Yes, that's exactly about 2 a.m. You'll get a real good one. You know what I mean?
To wade through about 17 mediocre ones.
Yeah.
It's exactly what'll happen. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Love
Well,
it.
what else do we got, boys? Anything else for the good of the order?
No, we've
Happy
really.
golf season. Posting
Yeah.
started today
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, really?
in
Posting.
Western New York.
Oh man.
But thanks for everybody. Again, I know we said this a couple weeks ago, but we didn't get to put the pod out last week, and it's been a year. So thanks for everybody who's liking, subscribing, and following, and doing all this stuff. We appreciate you guys.
How about a year? Holy shit!
Yeah.
1 year.
Just casual. We're just casual.
Maybe
That's
next
awesome.
week. Maybe next week, because it's a slow golf week. We'll put together a best of the pod. Remember our best clips.
Man.
Remember, the couple that come to mind is Ted Scott on the 9th hole of Masters last year. His clutch guidance to get Scottie through that situation. That was a good one. Duvall's Brooks Koepka take.
I put an old one out. I put an old
I
one
saw
out on
that.
like Friday or Saturday. I can't remember when it
Oh
was.
yeah,
Or
I
Thursday.
saw that one. Yeah,
I
Rory
put an
with
old
a
one out.
slam.
Yeah.
That was the first. What are we doing? The first emphatic.
What are we
drew-
doing?
Boy, did that age well.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Did that age well.
Wow.
But what do we think? Speaking of that, do we think Rory's got it in him this year?
He can't win at Shinnecock. He can't win at
He's
Shinnecock.
the only guy that hits it high enough and soft enough.
Nah, he doesn't drive it well enough to win at Shinnecock.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if he's not. Especially if he's coming. I saw the take they had out, the old whatever, the what do they call it? The montage of where he played from at Augusta. So if he does that at Shinnecock, he's going to be wading through hoping some sort of snake doesn't come after him. So
yeah, I mean, the most disappointment at the Masters, I know we got to run here, we're way over time, is for me is Bryson at the Masters making a triple on the last hole. I don't know. I mean, I mean, the only good news is he got to the YouTube International event early, so he could get ready for that, I guess.
Yep.
It's probably more his speed nowadays.
I mean, he there was something they had some big event. It was like Bob Does Sports and him had a big 4-ball match or something coming up, so he managed to. I think he shot 65 on Saturday, but it was at Augusta Country Club around the corner.
Yeah, at the Muni, at the Patch.
yeah.
No, I did see like somebody did like a really deep dive into the course setups for Live, and something like there is a very big discrepancy between these setups that they're getting and a PGA Tour setup. And I think the longer these guys stay over there without doing more like what P. Reed did and who's the Neiman, like going to play real golf events, like the longer you stay over there, the more events you play over there and think that that's real golf, it's just going to give you a false sense of security. Like you see Rahm and just get shocked in. By Sunday, he shot 68 because I feel like he got his crap together. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in what the Live guys are putting up over there. Like the scores, I can't trust them. So,
well, the good news, gents, is that after that finish, Patrick Reed is leading the way for finishes and majors for the Rory Trophy.
Nice.
On the P Tour.
He's going to go wire to wire with that thing.
Oh, I love that. I cannot wait. We may buy tickets. We might have to fly to Europe.
I like that this has become a weekly update.
Or Dubai or something like that to watch Rory hand the trophy to Pat Reed. Do you think Rory shows up?
Has to.
He shows up. He might wear his green jacket.
Rory had a family emergency. We're going to have the DP World Commissioner hand Patrick the trophy. Anyway,
Fred Ridley, we need you.
I truly hope that it comes down to it. And if for some reason Rory cannot make it, we can just scrap the next week for anything that's going on. And we're only going to talk that. That's it. So,
yeah. All right. Well, get us out of
boys.
Here.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right. New session.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Punishment. Request in.
Bring him.
Try.
Disable the Instagram. Oh no! Oh no!